Welcome back to PWT, a singles match on tap now, pitting the former tag team specialist Jordan Falco against the unbeaten MV Young. Now let's talk about Jordan Falco here. In Pro Wrestling TakeOver, debuted in a singles match against his eventual tag team partner. They went on to rule the tag team division for over the course of a year until they ran into the IndyCar Mafia at Almost Home. After that, Jordan Falco out of wrestling, extended period. Now coming back as a singles competitor, looking to recapture some of the fire, some of the magic that he had with this PWT crowd. Jordan Falco, a guy that likes to get around in the ring. He is no stranger to going over the top rope, either to the floor or on top of you. Surprise comes to most of his opponents when they see how good he is on the mat, how good he is at countering holds, and just how proficient he is at the overall craft of professional wrestling. Speaking of the craft of professional wrestling, this guy comes with quite the pedigree up and down the East Coast in big matches with big names on the indie scene. MV Young made his Pro Wrestling TakeOver debut at Lemonade, winning the Lucky 7 Scramble, running the table in it as a matter of fact, and winning himself a guaranteed contract in Pro Wrestling TakeOver for the next year. And here comes MV, charting his own path to the ring, charting his own path through this business as a matter of fact. He's being accompanied to the ring by Riley Madison, a rising star in this business in her own right. And together in Pro Wrestling TakeOver for the first time, this isn't just a hot ticket, folks. This is a dangerous item about to unfold in front of us. Shield your eyes, this could blow up.
Pennsylvania, accompanied to the ring by Riley Madison. He is the Steel City Suplex Machine, the American attraction, the one, MV Young.
In my opinion, there are blue chip prospects in this business, and the Steel City Suplex Machine is one of them. He has it all. The only thing that could threaten to tip him over is that enormous chip that he carries on his shoulder. Typically, though, the ego that he carries on the opposite shoulder levels him out enough to get through his day. Joey Gleitz checks both men. He calls for the bell. We're underway here.
Hey, honey, you want to be in a real man's corner? Come over here.
Hey. Come on, back the hell up, right?
One of the ringside fans jawing with Riley Madison. MV Young's not having any of that. Here's Jordan Falco piling on to Riley Madison. Yeah, now I'm doing it. Let's get to the match. The strong collar elbow tie have taken the side headlock and over the top. And as we said at the outset, both of these men very talented mat wrestlers. So talented, in fact, that it may end up being a wash when you make your tail of the tape when you're looking at this match. In my opinion, this whole deal is going to come down to something else. Now Falco back to his feet after the cleanish break. And ever the fan favorite, Falco trying to get the crowd going, get him on his side early. Nice tight arm wringer there by MV. Look at he's biting the fingertip. You know, considering the long, illustrious past of professional wrestling, I don't think people's fingers have ever been in more danger than they're in 2019. Everybody wants to rip off a digit. Nice roll through there. Cuts out the legs of Falco, does MV Young. Little chain wrestling here. Referee Joey Gleitz keeping a close eye on things. And Falco comes out of it with an arm wringer of his own. MV pulls him in. Both these men looking to use this match as a springboard into the upper echelon here at PWT. A lot of spots up for grabs near the top. These guys know it. They're reaching for that top rung. Arm drag reverse, rolled through. Young on his feet. He's going to run through Falco right on the point. And a nice drop kick from the man from upstate New York. Riley Madison coming over to her man. MV Young going to take a second on the floor to pull it together. Falco might not give him that second. He's going to come through the middle rope. Young ahead of him. The only thing waiting down there is a great consolation prize. MV Young right to the face. And he said goodnight right before he let it go. Jordan in a prime spot to take a nap right now. Looking up at the lights and seeing stars. Could be counting sheep momentarily. Young pulls him back up to his feet. On jelly legs, Jordan Falco going into the other corner. Getting a face full of canvas for his troubles. And how about a second? And make no mistake, as MV Young runs his mouth at the fans, we talked earlier on about the pedigree, the ability this man has on the mat, in the ring, all the ability in the world. He's also the type of guy that will fight you, that will punch you right in the mouth. He's just as comfortable walking down a dark alley at night as he is inside the squared circle. And as he pulls a camel clutch onto Jordan Falco, he's not going to keep it on long the traditional way. He's going to stomp his face into the mat. Little stump puller there. That'll take you back. Rolls him over for the cover. Don't know if it's too early yet, but he gets a 2 count. Between that kick that Jordan took on the floor and that enormous impact that he just took a face full of canvas, maybe he is a little bit worse for the wear. Young choking him on the middle rope, leaving him there for Riley Madison, who's going to pull his head across it even harder. Joey Gleet's oblivious. In a mud hole, half been stomped. So said the song. Nice form on that suplex. You can see the pain on Falco's face. Gonna pull him back into a surfboard. Got his knee right in the small of the back. The fans trying to get Jordan going. As we said, in his time here in Pro Wrestling TakeOver, Jordan Falco has definitely developed a strong relationship with the fans. MV Young cuts him off, drops him on his back, across the shoulders. Violent impact. 2 count, nearly a 2.5 once again. Falco showing that resiliency, but MV Young still moving in for the kill. You can see that glazed look in Jordan's eyes. He is in a bad way. Trying to shake the cobwebs free. A big kick might buy him the time he needs as he scrambles on his knees in the corner. MV Young slow to get that punch off. Falco ducks it, hits him with a forearm, comes into the back elbow, spins off of it. Hey, look what I found. High knee. Puts him away. It's a modified exploder. MV Young, tables have turned. And it's another near fall. And at the outset of this match, MV Young looked like he was dancing with himself, but his rebel yell has been silenced. Jordan Falco on the comeback, and both men pull back to their feet. Gonna whip him from the buckles. Young reverses it. Falco gets the impact. Here he comes, gonna flip him out. Kick in the back of the head. Love that move. And he sits Falco up in the crowd. A couple of fans in the front row. Smack to Jordan and getting behind MV Young. That's not something I expected up here in PWT country. MV slows it down again, but Falco's out of it. Going to the crossface. Got him right in the middle of the ring. It's going to be tough in every direction for MV Young to get out of this. Stuck on his belly. Riley Madison getting up into the ring. She's got Joey's attention. But it's MV with the pinning opportunity right now. He gets out of it. Gleets' back is still turned. It's a bad spot for Jordan Falco. Now Joey turns back. Just in time. Jordan with a backslide. 2 count there. Both men right back to their feet. Leads to a go behind roll up. 1, 2. That's another close one. Both these men have had their opportunities. Double forearm now. These guys are going to slug each other in the face. Tough man contest. How about headbutts? Neither of these guys is Samoan. Both will fall after boots to the face. Both men are down. Joey Gleet's going to start making that count. If he hits 10, we're going to have a no contest. And they both stir. The fans getting on both of their cases. I got to tell you, I'm surprised by the split of the fans here. Riley Madison getting into the corner of MV now. Urging him on. And as it was just a few seconds ago, these guys are going to stand flat-footed in the middle of the ring and see who's tougher. Big overhand right by Jordan. MV spits on that one and gives it back. And here's some fire from Jordan Falco. Doesn't take MV off his feet though. He's wobbling, ducks under. Takes him to the canvas into a pinning predicament. He's going to roll this over if he's lucky. Trying to grab it. And now he sits down on a Boston Crab. And he's in deep. Gonna roll him back. Jordan fighting it every step of the way. Looking like pulling in some sort of arm. No, that's crossface. It's Jordan's best chance yet. But this time, Riley Madison's timing is impeccable on the apron. And she gets Joey's attention. It takes Jordan's focus off the move. And now he is going to try to get Riley off the apron herself. Envy with a wind-up right hand. Got him up on his shoulders. Drops him. Here's a cutter from Jordan. That turned quickly. Envy Young on his back. You got to get into position. You got to pin the man. Chat up the fans later and get that W. Falco head to the top rope. Envy Young is barely moving down there. And Falco a half a step slow. Obviously the result of the impact of this match. He gets thrown down to the mat. Envy Young has turned it over once again. The boot to the face. Caught him clean. Joey in position. There's a 3 count. Ring the bell. And this one is over. Envy Young, the American attraction, runs his record to 2-0 in Pro Wrestling TakeOver. And he does so in impressive fashion. And while I'm not at all shocked that Jordan lost this match to MV Young, because realistically this match could have gone either way, I am surprised at the way the crowd sort of turned on Jordan at the end of that match there. When he needed them the most, he got shunned like an Amish kid with dueling nipple rings. It was tough to watch. And MV Young and Riley Madison leave the ring victorious. Jordan still down in the corner. Joey Gleit's looking in. It's a long walk back to the locker room after you've taken a loss. Jordan's going to do it with, well, I was going to say with his head held high, but looks like he's got a couple of questions for the referee. Guarantee it's got something to do with Riley Madison, her near constant presence in that match. Can't say that didn't cost Jordan. Granted, he ran into that kick to the face. That's all on him, but I'm sure he definitely feels like he got robbed. Now he shoves Joey down. There's no need of that. Somebody help him up. Somebody get Jordan out of the ring. I get that you're hot. I get that you're upset. But you can't be doing that to one of our officials.